These are probably the two most important documents that we're going to review today, guys. So let's check it out, make sure that I have everything on here correctly. Once again, Mary, we have an approved sale price here of $47,500, which I have right here. We don't have any sales tax factored in on the deal. We've got an incentive package. The factory is giving us $2,500 towards the purchase of the new vehicle. We're buying your old vehicle from you for $10,000, which I have right here, on which, Mary, your exact 10-day payoff is $13,226.71. And then lastly, we've got the administrative fee here of $199. Now you'll notice here that I've secured for you a choice of terms, both 60 and 72 months. And check it out, your corresponding APR, your interest rate, it's exactly the same either way. Guys, I want you to know you can take delivery of your new car right now for that with approved credit. I have to say it like that. I've already got you approved. Now, that may or may not, Mary, be your best option. So what we're going to do here real quick is we're going to take a look at your options that you have. I'm going to make a recommendation, guys, in your case here in just a second, but I have to make you aware of all your options. So here we go. It's going to go pretty quick. So, Mary, by choosing the preferred option, you will receive 5 years, 60,000 miles of full mechanical coverage. This is the one everybody typically refers to as bumper to bumper. I'm not really allowed to call it that because your bumpers aren't covered. But you know what I mean. It covers almost everything but your wearable maintenance items, things like your oil changes. Speaking of which, you'll also receive the next 5 years, 60,000 miles, all of your scheduled maintenance regarding lube oil and filters, tire rotations, every other visit. It's sign and drive. So when you come in and get the work done, you sign off that it's taken care of and you're out the door. No money comes out of your pocket. Again, it's already all taken care of. Then you've got guaranteed asset protection, also known as total loss protection for the life of your loan. Mary, do you know what that is and what it does?
No, what is that?
Simple. You're out here driving around the world. Say you're minding your own business, going through an intersection. And some knucklehead's texting on the phone. We see it every day. Runs the red light and smacks your car and wrecks it. In that scenario, Knucklehead's insurance company is only going to pay what they feel is fair market value. So if it came to pass that your car got totaled and you owed $25, but they felt like at that point in time that fair market was only $20, we got a $5,000 problem here. At a point in time when your old car is going to the junkyard at this point because it just got wrecked, you certainly probably don't want to throw $5,000 at it to pay it off. So that's where the gap is going to step in and pay into that $5,000 difference. And if the accident was your fault, they would even pay that $1,000 deductible that you shared with me earlier that you had. So in that scenario, the gap could save you up to $6,000.
Sure.
Okay? Then you've got 5 years unlimited miles and zero deductible on your tires and wheels. Sort of the same thing. You're out here again driving around the world, only this time you run over something and tear up a tire or a tire and a wheel. They need to be replaced. Done. No money out of your pocket. There's no deductible. It's all taken care of. In addition to that, you find yourself down here at the bank drive-thru, Starbucks, wherever. You get a little close to that curb and you hear that gross scraping sound when it rubs against the curb. They'll even take care of that cosmetic damage for you. Then you've got the same 5 years unlimited miles and zero deductible on your paintless dent repair. So any dings, dents, creases, shopping carts, kids' bikes, the fine people that park next to us in the world out there, all these sorts of things, all the way up to the size of your credit card. The factory finish remains intact, and again, it's taken care of. In addition to that, you get hail damage. Lord knows we get some of that occasionally around here. Mm-hmm. They're even going to pay that first $500 of your hail damage deductible. Then you've got the appearance package, again, for the same 5 years unlimited miles and zero deductible. Bottom line on this, we want to pay you even more for your old car next time. This is going to help us do just that. Because instead of us having to factor in any kind of reconditioning expenses to get the car frontline ready as far as stains or blemishes, things like this, these folks are going to step in when somebody spills something on the upholstery or the carpeting or something gets on the paint. These problems are going to be rectified up to and including replacement and repainting if necessary. Okay? Depending on what kind of stain that gets on the surface. Lastly, we've got 5 years unlimited miles and zero deductible on your key replacement. It's embarrassing to even talk about, guys, but by the time we factor in proximity sensors, transponders, integrated remotes, some of these keys are even laser cut, and then we got to have your car programmed to accept the new key. Should you lose a key, which you probably aren't very prone to do, but if you break it also, which happens all the time, they will pay for one key per year for all 5 years, all the way up to $400 a key, including your programming. Now, like I said a minute ago, I'm going to make a recommendation, guys, in your case here in just a minute, but by choosing the preferred option, these are your payment choices, Mary. The value option, Mary, the value option is exactly the same as the preferred, except we're going to forfeit all the benefits of the key replacement. So you'd be on the hook for all your own keys, all your own programming.
Well, that's not too much of a difference, is it?
Not at all.
About $10, I guess, on the 60-month. Yeah.
It's not much of a difference at all.
Mm-hmm.
And with this option here, you have all the benefits of the key intact.
Mm-hmm.
Moving forward, the basic option, Mary, the basic option is exactly the same as the preferred, except we're going to forfeit all the benefits of the paintless dent repair. So you'd be on the hook for all your own dents and dings, all your own hail damage deductibles, should you get hail damage. These would be your payment choices. The last option, Mary Mike, the economy option. The economy option I definitely do not recommend in your case. The economy option is exactly the same as the preferred, except we're going to forfeit all the benefits of that all-important guaranteed asset protection, which in particular in your case, very important because right out of the gate, we're rolling in approximately $3,200 worth of negative equity into the new loan from the old loan.
Mm-hmm.
However, by taking that chance, if you will, these would be your payment choices. Clearly, Mary, in your case, the preferred option is the option that I would recommend. Which option works best for the two of you and your family?
I think the preferreds. I think that's a good idea. Yeah.
Perfect. Mary, then in that case, I'll have you give your okay right there and Mike right there.